Yo, 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 good morning. Grateful for another maggot-free day above the dirt. Jersey Shore. So, today's video is called Gratitude Ain't an Attitude. And most of you that know me and have been following me even for years, I've been, opening these videos with something I've been posting forever, which is grateful for another maggot-free day above the dirt. And, I wanted to talk about gratitude because I think it can be a misunderstood experience. So I just share mine. I've talked to people about even saying I'm grateful for another maggot-free day above the dirt, and was actually surprised to find that some people think why I'm saying this, or the meaning behind it, is that it's a bottom line. Like everything sucks, but at least I'm alive, so I'm grateful. And I was kind of shocked that that's where some people's minds first went to. Because for me, that's not at all why and my intent or the reasoning or the meaning. For me, that statement means I'm starting from the top, not the bottom. It means that life is the most important thing, and I am overwhelmingly grateful that I have such a full, bountiful life. So rather than it coming from everything sucks, it actually comes from a satisfaction and a devotional place for out of joy. So with that said, getting back to the title, Gratitude's Not an Attitude, the reason I say that is because I get where it comes from, and I know it's a good kind of bumper stickerish, hashtaggy cliche that we can use as a tool to redirect our mind, to redirect our thinking, and that's good. But the reason I'm not really a huge fan of that is because, the teachings tell us I am not my feelings, I am not my emotions, and an attitude tends to be rooted in how I'm feeling and my emotional reaction to something. Where for me, gratitude needs to be a proactive way of living, not something we pull out every now and then as a reaction to create a different feeling or a different mind state. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It happens to me too. But, a lot of times gratitude is based on something external. Meaning that, gratitude comes from being happy that we maybe have more than someone else. Being relieved that a situation we thought that was going to happen, that was going to be extremely difficult or painful, doesn't happen. So it's kind of like, woo, I'm relieved I didn't have to go through that. And we equate that with gratitude. Another aspect is we have a sense of relief or happiness because a situation that we are in worked out the way we wanted it to, right? So to me, I understand, but I really think that those types of gratitude are not sustainable. They're not authentic, and they're not organic, and they're rooted on temporary external things that when it changes, the feeling, the attitude of gratitude changes with it and dissipates. So for me, I think gratitude needs to be based more on a sustainable consciousness that is not something temporary within us. It's something we work at sustaining all the time by how we act towards others. So rather than, our gratitude being tied to pity because we feel bad for a person that has less than us or that's suffering, can we be joyful and supportive of a person that has more? Can we be satisfied with what we have and be even exuberant for someone else's success? Can we find satisfaction in finding ourselves in a bad, difficult, painful situation and see it as a teaching, see it as a transformational experience, and then hence feel blessed that we're given the opportunity to face the situation, go through it, and come out on the other side transformed and more evolved in our spiritual practice? Can we find satisfaction and acceptance and hence a feeling of gratitude that is sustainable? It's not fleeting. It's something that permeates our being and our consciousness, that it doesn't go away if our feelings change. So let me qualify that right there. But can we have gratitude for things not working out the way we want them to, and see that that's the way it's meant to be? And we can work with that and see, almost be excited for where it's taking us. What's the opportunity this is creating? Not why is this happening to me, but why is it happening for me? So it's all good, what I've talked about in the sense of gratitude. I'm not being hypercritical of the attitude of gratitude, but maybe we need to realize it's a starting point to something deeper, to a widening of the perspective, to something more proactive than reactive. Because generally when we react, it's in a defensive mode. I see somebody, I get envious, and I react to defend and not deal with that feeling. And gratitude shouldn't be an aversionary tactic. It should be something that turns us towards what maybe initially we're not grateful for. Okay, so I hope this was helpful. Have a grateful, maggot-free day above the dirt, and peace out.